Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be solving LeetCode 20, valid parentheses. So, given a string S containing just the characters, open, close parentheses, open, close curly braces, open, close square brackets, determine if the input string is valid. So an input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets, okay? Open brackets must be closed in the same order. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order, and every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. So look at example 1 here. We have open parentheses and the closed parentheses, they match, so we return true. Example 2, we have open parentheses, and closed parentheses, and we have open square bracket, closed square bracket. We have open curly and closed curly braces, so we return true. Over here, we return false because we don't have anything to match this opening parentheses. Over here, we return true, even though the order looks interesting, right? It's not straightforward like this here or this here. The reason why we return true is once we get here, we return this allows us to be valid, right? So pretend this will disappear, and now what's left is this and this. So they match each other, right? So we return true. And then finally, example 5, even though we have an open parentheses, closed parentheses here, an open square and closed square here, we return false because the ordering is invalid, right? When we go to close this, the next string character is a closing parentheses that doesn't match this open square bracket, okay? So please, during an interview, ask about the edge cases, the constraints as well, right? So in this case, the string S is at least size 1, okay? So we know it won't be empty. And it will contain these parentheses, square brackets, curly braces as well. So let's go over to the drawing board so we have a better understanding of what we're working with, okay? So notice how I have a stack defined here, because this will be a stack problem, okay? And in addition, you need to pre-populate a parentheses dictionary like this, because we'll be using this approach to solve valid parentheses, okay? So let's draw out how the code will look like, okay? So let's get a function signature. So I'll do something like define is valid. So let's get the right color as well. So define is valid, which takes n, a string s, and remember, we're gonna return Boolean, right? So Boolean true or Boolean false, all right? Okay, great. First and foremost, this here will be defined. So I guess I'll do this, make this a little bit smaller, okay? I'll define it inside of this function, but I'll keep referring here, okay? So don't be confused about anything, okay? All right, so with that being said, we also need a stack, right? So we'll just reuse this stack here. So I'll say stack is equal to empty when we first start off, okay? And let's make this a tad bit smaller. All right, looking pretty good here. Okay, cool. I'll make this a little bit smaller too. All right, cool. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna iterate through our strings, right? And I have several different examples. Don't worry, we'll go through each of them because there's edge cases here that can happen, okay? So essentially we'll have a pointer, a for loop, I should say, okay? So for each character, right? So let's do this here. We'll say for character in our string S, okay? If the character is not in parentheses, we know that the character will be one of the open braces, parentheses, or square brackets, right? One of these, okay? If it's not in there, we're gonna immediately append it to our stack, okay? So we're gonna say stack dot append the character, right? Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have this guy being appended here, okay? And then we go to our next iteration here, okay? Then, in the other case, if it's a closed character, it has to be in parentheses, right? So we say elif, we have a stack, we can't pop from empty stack. So that's why I'm saying first elif stack, right? The length of the stack is greater than 0. And the last element in the stack, right? We're going to peek and O of 1 time is equal to parentheses of the character we're currently iterating at, right? Then we're going to say stack dot pop. Okay. So in this case here, okay, elif stack, there is a stack, right? Okay. Stack of -1 is this value, okay? Is stack of -1 this value equal to parentheses at our current character here? Is it? So let's see. Parentheses of that current character is this. And is stack of -1 equal to this value? It is, right? So we can just pop from our stack. So we pop from the stack. In the case that it doesn't hold, we can immediately return false. Okay? But in continuation, at the very end of this function, we just want to return the len of the stack is equal to 0. Okay? So in this case, is the len of our stack equal to 0? It is. So we'll end up returning true. Okay? Let's do the second example. All right, we go here. For character in S, is the character not in parentheses? Correct. Append it. Now we're back inside this loop. Correct. This comes here. So far, carbon copy of this, right? Okay, elif stack and stack of -1, this guy is equal to parentheses of this character. Is it? The value? It is, okay? So we pop, right? We get here, put this in the stack. We get here, we see that this guy in our parentheses, its value matches this guy. So we pop from the stack. We get here, we append this guy to the stack. We get here, and we see that this guy, its value is equal to stack of -1 and O of 1 time. We pop it, done with our loop. Do we return the length of the stack is equal to 0? Yes, that is Boolean true. So this is also true. All right. Now it's gonna get a little bit interesting, right? So is this guy in parentheses? It's not, right? So we append it to the stack, all right? We get here, okay? Is this character not in parentheses? Okay, it is in parentheses, okay? So we don't do this, we get here, okay? So we say elif stack, okay, and stack of -1, this guy, is equal to parentheses of this character, which maps to this value, right? Is this guy equal to this guy? It's not, okay? So we immediately get to this else case, and this time we're gonna return, you are correct, false, right? Okay, so I want you to pause the video and do this example and do this example, okay? And if you did them correctly with my walkthrough code, this will be true, this will be false, okay? And this guy right here is a different case that I want to show you as well, all open, right? We know this will give us false, and let's just look through the walkthrough one more time, okay? Okay, conveniently enough, this is already in my stack, okay? So this guy will get appended because it's not in parentheses, okay? And then this guy here will get appended because it's not in parentheses. And then our for loop brings us here. So we're done with the for loop. Now we're at this return. Do we return the length of the stack is equal to 0? It's not, right? It's equal to 3. So this guy, as you could suspect, would be false. Great. Let's navigate to LeetCode and let's work on coding up our solution here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna create our initial variables, right? Parentheses and stack. Okay. So for character and S, if character not in parentheses, the C's parentheses, am I spelling that correctly? Yes. Okay. So basically, if we are at an open bracket, open, curly brace, open parentheses, right? We say stack dot append our character, okay? Elif, we have a stack, right? Because we want to make sure we never pop from an empty stack. That would give us an error, okay? Is equal to parentheses of the character. We say stack dot pop, right? We have a matching character, okay? All right, else we don't have anything that matches, right? So we just return false. And then finally, if we just have a bunch of open parentheses, brackets, curly braces, and we want to make sure that the length is equal to 0. If it's not, we return false. If it is, we return true, of course. Let's test this out. Okay, it passes these initial test cases, and let's submit it. And wonderful, it passes, it submits correctly. Let's go back to the drawing board to talk about the time and the space, okay? So the time complexity will just be big O of n, okay? Why? Because based on the size of the given input is how many iterations we'll have inside of our for loop, okay? The space now, don't get tripped up just because we have parentheses. Don't get tripped up and think that it's O of 1, right? Because these are constant values. This stack here is what can grow. Exactly, this point exactly. Look, I have 3 characters in the string and the stack is size 3, okay? So the space is also big O of n, all right? With that being said, thank you for watching, whatever platform you're on. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.